Well, I define forgiveness as when you offer grace to somebody that if that's done something that's wronged you, and that you don't hold what they've done to you. You don't hold it hostage so that you get upset with them again about that same issue. You let it go. You've given it to God, and you let Him have it, and you're not holding any bitterness from that ever again.
I would agree with that, and I would also say we had a lot of trouble with that our first year of marriage.
We sure did. We sure did.
I would define forgiveness as overlooking, or maybe not overlooking, maybe no longer considering something that someone has done in their flesh to upset you or offend you or wrong you. And we had a lot of trouble with that when we were first married, and for many reasons. One is if you've never seen that modeled correctly, I don't think you grow up knowing how to do that. And so we had excellent mentors that for a wedding gift gave us these, what they called forgiveness goblets. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes when we were just at an impasse and we were both headstrong and probably, I would say at that point, prideful in not wanting to say we were wrong, he would set my goblet out and fill it with a bit of water, and that was his way of saying please forgive me, and if I drank it, that was my way of saying I forgive you. Well, I'm so stubborn, I let the water sit there for days. Then I didn't want to drink it after that. But it was a good lesson for me, and it was a good visual that, hey, I'm hanging on to something that I don't need to hang on to. And I guess that, really for me answered the second part of the question. Why I forgave was because I realized that it was preventing me from being in right relationship with the Lord. Mm-hmm. And nothing was worth that. Yeah. Nothing was worth that. So we learned through the school of hard knocks. We learned how to forgive.
Yeah. And what was the second question?
Why do you forgive?
Oh yes, why? Well, forgiveness is God's character. His character is forgiveness, and if we deny forgiveness, then we really are denying His character in our lives, and really not wanting any part of Him to be a part of our lives. We're not taking fully who He is and who He desires us to be, and like you said, it hinders our relationship with Him. And there's absolutely nothing more important than our relationship with Him. So nothing should be more important to hold on to that would cause bitterness, and want to just hold on to that would separate my relationship with Him. Yeah.
And you know what? I can say that jokingly that still when we're in a disagreement or whatever, and I know I need to forgive him, it feels good to beat him in the head with something as he's walking away from me.
Yeah. Knock some sense into me a little bit. It's pretty nice.